I was about to throw out my son's old toy cars, but then I thought, what if I turn his childhood chaos into something timeless? Quite literally. Okay, so I wasn't even sure if I was going to post this video, so bear with me while I explain the story behind this clock and show you how it all came together. It all starts with this clock base, which I actually made ages ago, thinking I would use it for a future project. Well, that future is apparently today. Now, I'll admit it's a little rough around the edges, quite literally, but since this is one of my home projects and not a client's project, I think it'll do just fine. No one's gonna know.
But we know, don't we?
First things first, what you saw me do is go over some veins with a silver chrome marker. And this one is from Jade Officials. And I just like the idea to create some bold lines before I lay down alcohol inks. Basically, what it does, it just melts and blends into the most gorgeous way. Kind of like controlled chaos, but make it shiny. The rest of the process is actually super meditative. You just play with the colors, move them around however you like. It's one of those trust the vibes kind of moments. Now, instead of a hairdryer, I decided to use this little hand blow pump thingy. I honestly don't even know what it's called. I just thought this will be fun.
Really?
Spoiler, it took forever, but you know, it was satisfying, so I just stuck with it. Since his room is mostly blue and white, I'm going with like soft blue palette here, subtle, dreamy, and just enough to sort of tie everything in. Like I mentioned earlier, this clock idea actually came about while I was clearing out some of my son's old toys, you know, the kind that just sit around collecting dust. And of course, being a boy, he had a load of toy cars. Instead of tossing them out, I thought, why not turn these childhood keepsakes into something fun and functional. A little piece of nostalgia that also tells the time. He may have moved on to bigger wheels, but these little guys still deserve a place on the wall. If you haven't guessed already, I usually don't work with alcohol inks, but for this piece, somehow I wanted a soft, dreamy background, and this kind of felt like the right medium to try. Now, I'll admit, it was a bit of a struggle, and you can tell I am just winging it, but eventually I got to a place where I actually liked it. I even used a bit of tissue to dab around some of the edges, and that sort of gave it like this textured look that I really liked. Now I'm going to leave this to dry and come back to it once all the alcohol has evaporated. Time for a little play break with Sky, and Sky wants you to like, comment and sub, otherwise there will be 0 tail bags for the rest of the day. Then I bought in my trusty little jig thingy to mark the clock positions and to figure out where exactly each car would go. And finally, it was resin time. I'm keeping it clear for this one using my go-to Jade Officials resin, and this was the satisfying bit. It always is the satisfying bit, spreading that glossy resin all over the clock face. Time to pop some bubbles because, you know, resin loves to trap them. And once it started to get a little bit tacky, I carefully placed all the cars down on the markings I made earlier. Perfect little time markers, each one with a tiny story behind it. Now listen, if you're anything like me and you're either too lazy to sand the back, or to be honest, you forgot to tape the back, don't panic. Here's a little hack. Just spray some isopropyl alcohol on your gloved hand and gently smooth out those drips. While the resin is still soft, it works like a dream. No sanding, no stress. So while my clock is curing, I realized that I have resin on my hands, and honestly, the amount of times this happens to me, despite wearing gloves, despite all the PPE, I still manage to get resin on me. So I have been using something for this, which I'm absolutely obsessed with, but I couldn't show it to you guys earlier because it hadn't been launched yet. But basically it is this Jade Officials Resin Quick Remover Gel, and you can probably see I have been using this, and it is brilliant at taking resin out. Before this, I would use like some isopropyl alcohol mixed in with some sugar and sometimes like oil, and just kind of give it a scrub, and it still wasn't good enough. But this stuff is brilliant because it has these granules, and I love this formula. Okay, so if you don't believe me, let me show you. So this is my resin. I take a tiny amount. You don't need a lot at all. And there's the gel. I rub that in. And as soon as I rub that in, you can see is taking the resin out. Like that's the resin. How amazing is that? It's gentle on your skin. Like I have really sensitive skin and this is brilliant. That's it. Gone. Done. Brilliant. So I just want to quickly show you guys. If you're interested, I'll link it in the description. But if you're clumsy like me, you need this stuff. Once everything was fully cured, it was time to fit the clock mechanism and the hands. I kept it super simple, these short black hands, nothing too flashy. I just wanted to go clean and classic and let the cars shine. Drum roll please. This is where childhood memories meet home decor. Honestly, I love how this turned out. It's functional, it's sentimental, it's perfect. Until next time, stay creative and remember, never throw out those toy cars. Bye. If you've enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you will like these too, so go check them out.